Manifestation, is this thing real or is it a scam? Because a lot of people feel like manifestation is just not real. I mean, I literally was on a plane sitting next to a person, a guy, and very intelligent person. We're sitting in first class together. We're just talking, fly back on a long flight, and I'm coming home, and they asked me what I do, and I'm telling them what I do, and I ask them what they do, and they tell me what they did, and we had this great conversation. So anyway, as we're talking, we're getting into goal setting, whatever, and I talk about a little bit about manifestation, and they're like, I'm just a person that does not believe in much of that. I just think all that stuff is woo-woo, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I got to where I am by just hard work. And so I was like, okay, I can accept that a little bit. But, as we kept talking, then they were like, yeah, I have these goals. And when I was 13, I set this goal, and I had this picture that I put up on my refrigerator. And, we were just kept on talking. And they were like, yeah, look at this. They pull out their wallet. I had this thing in my wallet, and I believed every single time when I went to a meeting, I had this token with me, and I said, wait a minute, Mr. No Believing, Mr. Manifestation. I was like, you do believe in manifestation. You just believe in it in your own way, okay? You have your own processes, but you're seeing, visualizing, setting goals, holding visual things in your hands and in your wallet and all that kind of stuff, believing things are going to happen, and they're happening, all right? So most people do believe in manifestation, even those people that say it's a scam. But let me tell you what would even make that come up on your radar. Well, you're like, okay, there's bad people that manifest good stuff. There's people that are doing so much wrong in the world. Why are they having everything? Well, first of all, we don't really know if they even manifested it. Did they manifest it, or did they really scam for it? Okay. But manifestation works because there's certain laws. And laws work in any condition. They just work. Laws work. There's laws of the universe that work. Okay. And they set things in motion. So when you say something, you're creating. Words create. So whether you believe in affirming or not, if you keep saying a bunch of negative stuff over yourself, over your life, over your kids, over your work, then you're going to naturally lean toward looking for, noticing, and framing your world around negativity. So more negativity is going to show up for you. Manifesting negativity. If you frame your world around positivity, around believing that good things are going to happen, around believing that something good is just around the corner, then something good is going to keep showing up just around the corner. Because what we meditate on, what we focus on, expands itself in our life. So yes, manifestation is very real. Right now, the life you're living, you manifested it. Based upon certain conditional thinking, based upon words that were spoken, based upon people you hang around, certain actions that you take, and certain things that you do. That's why you can have people like some of my clients that come from being totally homeless, not knowing where they're going to sleep from one night to the next, not knowing where they're going to get their clothes from and how they're going to dress, to building $1 million company, to building major businesses. How does that happen? They manifested that. Why? Because they saw themselves, they talked themselves, they believed themselves out of certain conditions into a new reality. So manifestation is very real. Let me tell you something else about manifestation is that, the checks usually, like the $1 million check doesn't just like show up like magic in your mailbox. The car that you're believing for doesn't just get dropped out the sky into your driveway. The house that you want, somebody doesn't walk up to you at the mall and hand you the keys and say, you just won $1 million mansion. So that's where it gets scammy, when that's your thought process of manifestation, or that's how you operate in it. Manifestation is about opportunities, and opportunities take work. So there's some work involved in manifestation. When the opportunity arises for you to get the thing you desire, you got to take a step forward toward that thing and do the work it takes to get it. All right. So like when I wanted to manifest my first $100,000 day, I was believing, I was like, I want to manifest $100,000 day, not a year, not a salary, a day. Well, first of all, I had to get an idea for that. So I had to meditate and sit and think. And then once I got the idea, I ran that by my mentor. My mentor confirmed the idea and then expanded upon it. So now I got the idea, but now the idea needs some legs with it. I had to take action on the idea. So I did a workshop called Get Relevant, Get Rich. And anyway, just from the registration, it was $1,000 person workshop. I had an exclusive place and I was pouring out all my secrets of everything I was doing in my business at the time and everything I had done in the past, how I started a perfume company and grew it to successful, a nail polish company, grew it to a successful company, all these things I've done. And anyway, had been on all the major TV shows, all that kind of stuff, all that. Okay, I manifested some awesome things at that point. Well, anyway, I was telling them all the secrets and what I did and how that happened. Well, before we even stepped one door into that workshop and the people attended, I had met that day was a $100,000 day. Just from the registrants, people paid and I had made over $100,000. But something magical happened in that room because I was believing for to have $100,000 on that day. I did another $100,000 on that day. From everyone signing up to coach with me, a part of my coaching program, and they wanted to personally coach with me. So I manifested that. But you know what? It started with a thought, then went to an opportunity, then went to me taking a step with that opportunity. I had to make something happen and create a workshop. I had to put some skin in the game because I had to spend some money at an exclusive place and resort, believing that I could manifest what I spent back plus make profit. So there was some work involved and belief involved, but I manifested that day. See, sometimes we don't hear about the journey of manifestation. We just hear about, oh, I manifested a car. Oh, I manifested. So we think we're snapping our fingers and this stuff is falling out the sky. That's not what happens. You have to take some work. So sometimes you say, I don't believe in manifestation. Is it because that every time the opportunity came, you didn't do anything about it? So maybe that's why you don't believe in it as strongly. It's because maybe you're not taking advantage of these manifestation moments. Maybe the doors are opening, but you don't believe enough to walk through them and do the work. All right? So manifestation will take some work, and you have to ask, what work do I need to do? What do I need to do to cause this manifestation to come fully to pass? Show me. And then whatever you're shown, do it. All right? So that is what it takes to manifest. Remember, there will be some work involved. There will be some action that has to be taken from you. There will be some getting up and going. And you know what? Usually when you manifest something, you do something you've never done before. You're doing some odd things. You're doing some things that get you out of your comfort zone. It's not a comfortable thing. That's why people want to throw it out the door and say, it's a scam, because you don't want to be uncomfortable to become profitable. You would rather be comfortable and not profitable than become uncomfortable to get profitable. You got to get uncomfortable, and manifestation can get really uncomfortable. But if you're willing to get uncomfortable to get your desires and your goals and your dreams to come to pass, then honey, you can have every single thing you desire. Hey, this is a perfect place to stop and tell you about my exciting Women in Wealth Club. This is the ultimate online community where you get personalized consulting, accountability, systems, and virtual assistants to keep you focused. We're probably more extreme about your goals than you're used to, but if you really want to get serious about your goals and achieve them in record-breaking time, then extreme is exactly what you need. So, click the link below to reserve a spot. All right, back to the video. What you think about, you do bring about. What you meditate on and see in your mind's eye, you frame a future and you become those things you see. In your walk of manifestation, if you don't see the results that you want, then maybe you might need to just do some reverse work. And that may be maybe letting go some of your limiting beliefs around manifestation. Maybe you've been hurt somewhere. Maybe you grew up in certain conditions. Maybe somebody said something to you, or you were believing for something that didn't turn out quite like you wanted. You're like, I thought it was going to happen, and it didn't happen for me. So I'm giving up on the whole thing. So maybe those kind of incidents in your life have shaped you into thinking that good things can't happen for you, that you can have what you really want, and you can have what you desire. But let me tell you something. If you can dream it, if you can think it, if you can see it, you can have it. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So manifestation can work. It's not a scam, though there are scammers that are in manifestation. Like there are scammers that are in the baking business. There are scammers that are in, you know, the holistic business, scammers that are in the health business. There are scammers that are in the retail business, you know. So, I mean, we know that they're in every arena, in every single, you know, area that you can go into, every career, every place you go, there can be somebody that can be a scam, but there also can be a real manifestation. Starts with the heart. It starts with believing. It starts with changing your subconscious mind, because your subconscious mind is what programs your life. You have to get that on manifestation autopilot, and the only way you can change your subconscious mind is through thought process. Is through actually seeing, thinking, meditating day and night so you can have good success. Seeing the dreams and the goals and desires and things that you want. Taking thought walks and just walking and thinking about your future and being a better than what it is right now. But can you manifest? Yes, you can. And even if you've been scammed by someone trying to teach you about manifestation, or you've been scammed by some kind of philosophy, you know, the real philosophy, the bottom line to manifestation is belief. Is believing for better outcomes, believing for a better life, believing for a better system, believing for a better world, and believing it can happen for you, and standing strong in that. And that's how you manifest. Also, manifestation has a lot to do with your intuition and being guided, and with your internal compass. You have your intuition, you have your spiritual belief. I believe that I have the God on the inside of me. I have my intuition. Those kind of things are a compass for me that guide me and direct me into taking the right steps. My feet are ordered in the right direction and ordered to the right people that cause me to have manifestation. And a big part of it is I write in my journal, and I pre-script my life out. And every single morning I get up and I kind of read that script of my life script, my life plan. I read it out loud, and then I envision that being my life. And it changes up, because sometimes I've already lived the life that I wrote, so then I got to write another vision. But what I'm doing is I'm reprogramming my mindset, and I'm causing myself to see and to believe and to be programmed to just operate like my life is really this blessed life that I wrote down. And then I start walking into it and seeing it happen. And you will too. All right? So you need to, you know, write out your manifestation script your life, write out some affirmations. If you don't have one, I have one you can grab of what a great life looks like. Say it, put it on an audio, play it at night. You know, I know this is going to sound, you're going to not like this word, but hypnotize yourself with your own words. And believe them and play them, and let them just play and play and play while you sleep, so it goes in your subconscious mind, and then you change and reframe what you believe, what you see, and what you will walk in. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this one, you're going to love the other ones. I'm telling you, they're exciting. Also, click the link below and check out my free offer. I have something really exciting I want to get to you.